See, in our second video, we will discuss what are the limits of integration for a triple integration, and if limits are provided, then how to solve particular triple integration. Okay, so in our earlier video, we defined triple integration. It is a triple integration f of x, y, z dx, dy, dz over the volume V. So in the triple integration, the function which you are integrating, it is a function of three variable, and that you are integrating over a volume V. Okay. Now for a particular volume, we have to write down the limits of integration. And if we know the limits of integration, then how to solve that triple integration, that we are going to discuss in this lecture. Okay. So first is that there is a possibility that in triple integration, all the limits are constant, like x varies from a to b, y varies from c to d, and z varies from e to f. F of x, y, z dx, dy, dz. Okay. Now you have to understand from the earlier discussion that if all the limits are constant, then volume, it is a volume bounded by tetrahedron. Volume, it is a volume bounded by tetrahedron. So I draw one tetrahedron here. So this is the tetrahedron. So here your x coordinate is varies from a to b. Here it is x variation. Y varies from c to d, and z varies from e to f. Correct? Okay. So property is that if all the limits of integration are constant, then there is no order of integration. You can integrate with respect to any variable. And if we can separate x variable, y variable, z variable term from each other, then you can write down this triple integration as a product of three single integration. One is with respect to x, so you can write like this: integration x varies from a to b, and suppose I am able to split this function in three parts. So how those parts are there? Suppose f1x, f2y, and f3z. Sometime one of them may be constant. There is no y variable term. So you can write like this: f1x dx, integral y varies from c to d, f2y dy, and similarly integral z varies from e to f, f3z, dz. And you integrate them separately as a product of three single integration, and you will get the value of triple integration. Okay. Now next type of limits in the triple integrations are, they are in the function form. So what is the possibility of limit f of x, y, z dx, dy, dz? Limits are that x limit is constant a to b, y limit, it is depend on x. This is one of the case I am discussing, f1x to f2x, and z limit, yes, you are right here, z limit is from phi 1 xy to phi 2 xy. See, this is one of the possibility of the limit. If your limit are depend on x and y variable, they are limit of z coordinate. Okay, then there is only x and y left. Limits are depend on x, they are limit of y, and now only x variable is left. Constant limit, they are limit of x variable. Correct? So one variable is added in this three dimension. So in this case, compulsory you have to integrate with respect to z first, keeping x, y constant. Then integrate with respect to y, keeping x constant, and then integrate with respect to x. Okay. So this is the one of the possibility of the limit in the triple integration. Correct? Now let us solve few problems on evaluation of triple integral. So I have one triple integration here. triple integration r square sin theta dr d theta d phi. Variable can be anything, not necessarily x, y, z. R varies from 0 to 1, theta varies from 0 to pi by 2, and phi varies from 0 to pi by 2. Correct? Now this triple integration, in it all limits are constant, r, theta and phi. And the function which you are integrating, in that the variable term of r, theta and phi I can separate from each other. So this given triple integration I can write down as a product of three single integration. As the limits are constant, I am allowed to do that. So phi varies from 0 to pi by 2. So there is only one term of phi, that is d phi. Theta varies from 0 to pi by 2. There is only one term of theta, that is sin theta. Sin theta and d theta we should write. And next is phi r varies from 0 to 1 r square dr. So triple integration is product of three single integration. So all the three integration you can solve simultaneously. Integration of d phi is phi, limits 0 pi by 2. Integration of sin theta with respect to theta is minus cos theta, 0 to pi by 2. Integration of r square with respect to r is r cube by 3, 0 to 1. So here upper limit minus lower limit pi by 2. Minus sign is outside, cos pi by 2 is 0, cos 0 minus 1, 1 by 3. So answer is pi by 6 is the answer. This is how triple integration you have to solve when all the limits are constant. Now one more example. See here, if suppose limits of integrations are in the function form, variable form. So you observe here this limit, one limit is constant, another limit is depend on xy. So compulsory, that is limit of z. Okay. Now z variable is limits we find out. Limits are depend on x. One limit is constant, so it is limit of y. And there is only one variable left, this is limit of x. Okay. So in this case, order of integration is with respect to z first, then with respect to y, and then with respect to x. Here it should be written like dz, dy, dx. That means you should integrate with respect to z first, y and then x. Okay. So first two integration I will keep as it is, and I integrate with respect to z only, dz I can integrate. Integration of dz is z. Integration x varies from 0 to 1. Now put the upper limit, y varies from 0 to 1 minus x. Now put the upper limit 1 minus x minus y, dy dx. Okay. Now we have to integrate with respect to y. Compulsory. With respect to y, 1 minus x is constant. So integration of 1 minus x is 1 minus x into y. Constant into y. Integration of y is y square by 2. So let us put the limit now, 0 to 1 minus x dx. Okay. Upper limit, if you put upper limit, you will get 1 minus x square and 1 minus x square by 2. Only one dimensional integration you left. You do that, you will get the value of that triple integration. Correct or no? We'll stop here.